Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It's Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth. Right, there's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriot first down.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down, Patriots.
On the handoff, Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Toss, Henderson heading right. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's third down. And 11.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, New England.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
Good for Patriots. First down. First and goal.
Henderson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full.
Taken down right at
Now here's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Now May in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Derek Hall gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, They're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From out of the gun, here's Meg. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession and now brings up 4th and goal.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Past midfield. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is from the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once more, it's Henderson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Seahawks with the early lead.
The 6-yard line.
Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Throwing is May. That is caught, and he's in. Travion Henderson, touchdown New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Woo. Now an opening past the 30.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over.
Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jelani Tavai, they're on the tackle.
Jelani Tavai. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarcus Lawrence. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw now. May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
the Patriots, 1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down.
They run straight ahead with Henderson.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The look in is big target, Henry over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. to throw is made. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way. On fourth down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. The Seahawks offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he is bounds at the 45. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
That's just a huge letdown there defensively. You have them 3rd and long, and anytime an offense decides to just turn around and give the ball to their running back, it's almost like they're waving the white flag that this possession is over. In this case, not only did they pick up the 1st down, they picked up a huge gain.
72-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Made out on 1st and 10.
Let's go, right here.
So, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
We're going to set.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Kenneth Walker. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold as the offense lined up.
The Seahawks
They'll run for it with Walker. And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The Patriots take over.
The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts in 1st and 10. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
May gonna hold on to this one. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Yard gain on the play. That's good for a Patriots. First down.
On the handoff, Stevenson running left. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On 2nd down, it's May. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. To return, it's Shaheed. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run is going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll run here with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
Taken down at the 33-yard
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Finding space at the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. Did a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. The ball comes out. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession. And in motion, it's Diggs. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. He's got Douglas going deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's May. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the handoff, this is Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
But all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
We're going to set.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's taken down at the 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
First down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
A short game, down to the 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained...
A second effort, and he is in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
They'll go play action with May. The left side, he's got Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Oh, yeah. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Patriots take over.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It is 3rd and long. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. And stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Into space. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he's got it. Remove the chains. 1st down at the 47.
That's good.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Moving left.
Drake May on the scramble.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or 2 launched in jubilation.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
To get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go here on Sunday Night Prime Time. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cardinals.
First carry for James Conner. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Alex Naismith.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And 10. At the Steelers' 47.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A gain of 12. First down, Arizona.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. Taken down at the 30.
James Conner, the ball carrier.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Conner going to get it again on second down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
13 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Murray a give. This is Conner. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He's taken down.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Conner. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Conner. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point afters have been good. And that makes the score 7-0. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren, 70 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now this time Murray to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And he'll be out right at the 35. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. Runs through the contact. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 89 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier.
Brought down by Jalen Thompson.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 7-6 our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A handoff for Warren. Still fighting through tackles. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Cardinals 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Murray now going to do it himself. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Murray now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Arizona.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Murray. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Here's Blake Gillikin now. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 121 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
On the run, it's Warren.
the 18-yard line.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Ball carrier.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
No gain on the play.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll run it. Warren. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
At the Cardinals' 46-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a run with Warren. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's Warren. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Boswell's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A give up the middle with Benson. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Murray now to throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 15.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throw out wide is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
Gillikin in punt formation for the Cardinals.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. So So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Chad Wyland to kick off.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Steelers will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
And they did. It worked. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Steelers, 1st down.
Now again, a run with Gainwell. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
He was brought down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Right at midfield.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And here's a handoff to Gainwell. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
On the stop. The tackle made back at his own 49.
On the handoff, Gainwell. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and the lead will stay put at 17. I guess I got to hand it to him. That was ambitious.
Well, that's one way to put it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run behind center with Connor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
On 3rd down, it's Gainwell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And now comes the field goal unit on. And boy, this is asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an understatement. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And the lead will stay put at 17. Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
Trey Benson, the ball carrier. The tackle.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 8. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. Murray now going to do it himself. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, 28 yards. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Arizona.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Steelers set to take the field. And they have been the better of the 2 sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cardinals.
On 1st and 10 is counter. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Arizona.
Murray a give. This is counter. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a quick throw to McBride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Connor will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
It'll be Murray on the keeper. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Steelers are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Extra point now by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw is Murray. pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. They've got his man complete. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They run over center with Benson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Another run here with Benson. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Murray. In trouble, and he's taken down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's going, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 3rd and 9 here. Up the middle, Johnson. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The Steelers send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. From the gun, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Murray. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down, Arizona.
Operating from the gun, Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulated right now. You see double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Screen pass to Connor. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Murray, one final try. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the Steel City. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the...
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.